Hello everybody, I want to show you with this video 10 first things to do for the Samsung Galaxy A55 5G. And the first thing I want to show you is almost invisible. You're having here a little sidebar. Just swipe it in like this and you're having quick access to your favorite apps. So just swipe in like this and you're having quick access to your favorite apps. And you can also exchange these apps by just tapping here on the pen. Then you can add it to this sidebar. Maybe if you don't want to have WhatsApp here or the Chrome browser, you can, choose other apps like Instagram or Notes and so on and so on. Just tap on the home button, you're back on the home screen. Just swipe it in again and you're having now the new apps. So pretty nice, huh? And it is also a pretty nice tool if you want to use your phone with just one hand. Easily swipe the sidebar in and you're having quick access with one hand here at your phone. And what you can do as well, if the sidebar is not well located for your thumb, you can long press the sidebar and put it in another position if you have a smaller hand or something like this. Or you can even long press it and put it on the other side if you're male left-handed and so on. So pretty nice. So I'm right-handed, so I will put it back here to this side. And yeah, a pretty nice tool. And if you want, you can make your phone a bit faster, because always if you open an app, it zooms out and it zooms in. Can you see that? So it zooms out and it zooms in. Let me show you a bit more about. So just scroll down here, tap here on the symbol for the settings. Then you need to go down to the point accessibility. Here it is. And now you will need the point vision enhancement. And a bit below we will find now the point reduce animations. And that means if you open an app, it's immediately there, immediately gone. Immediately there, immediately gone. Can you see that? Okay, let me turn this off again so that we're having the animations again, and you see how slow it feels now after we have reduced it. So just reduce the animations and your phone will be much faster. The next thing I want to show you is for the battery, or better for the battery lifespan. Because pretty important to know is that you are always within 20% at a maximum 85% with the battery charging. Now you can see always the percentage here. Let me show you a bit more about. So just scroll down here, tap here on the symbol for the settings. Then you need to go to the point battery and you will find the point battery protection. Just turn it on. And important now is to tap here on battery protection again, because you have three modes, the basic, the adaptive one, and the maximum one. And I recommend to you to take the maximum one, because it means if you charge your phone, it automatically stops at 80%. And it will protect your battery. And it's important for the battery lifespan and for the battery runtime as well, because as more you save it at the beginning, as better it is at the end. Maybe the first year you're having a bit less battery, yes, but later you have more battery power and you can go on longer with the same battery. Think about it. If you're asking yourself why, it's some chemical processes and so on, and you protect the phone from overcharging. So this feature is pretty nice, and hey, it saves the environment as well. Next feature I want to show you is for your mental health, because sometimes we need a bit me time. Maybe if you're watching here a movie on the phone or something else, if we're reading something, we don't want to feel disturbed by incoming calls or unnecessary messages or some news, what is not that important and so on. It always brings us out of concentration. But there's a way to keep our concentration with the do not disturb mode. Okay, let me show you a bit more about. So just scroll down here, scroll down a second time, and then you are having here, by the way, much more icons. And one of it is here the do not disturb mode. If I enable it, then it means that the calls are muted, the messages are muted, and also the notifications are muted. And they are visually muted as well, so you can't see them appearing on your screen while watching something, maybe. So pretty nice. But what about an urgent call, an alert call, and so on? For that, you can make it more specific. So just long press now the do not disturb mode. And first of all, you can set up here a period for how long you want to have the disturb mode for the moment. But I recommend to you also to go on details, because here you can set up in general some times, like the sleeping time, because it's most of the time the same time. Then the phone is muted in many ways. And what is very important is this part here, because you can give exceptions. So this would allow you to give some persons always the chance to call you, maybe your children or your parents. So you can give your exceptions for them or for your friends and so on. And also what you can do is if someone is calling you pretty often, and that means that it's maybe an emergency, then you can turn this on as well, because repeated callers, so within 15 minutes at least, will going through. So pretty nice. You can do the same thing also for notifications and alarms and sounds and so on. So pretty nice. But it can go also a bit further, because there are different times on the day. May at work, you need also your concentration, but you can give exceptions as well to your chef and your colleagues. And if you sleep, maybe you don't want that your chef or your colleagues are disturbing you. Okay, let me show you what I mean. So just scroll down here. Scroll down a second time, and as we have learned, we have much more icons here, and we are having also a second page. So on here we will need to point modes. And now long press the point modes, because we need to set it up first. And here we will having several options. So because if you're sleeping, you need other exceptions if you are driving, or maybe if you're at work. Okay, let's keep going on maybe with work, to keep going on with our example. Go then on start. And now you can choose when this work feature should automatically start it. If you're at a place, if you're working always at the same place, then you can enter the first one that's located in the GPS, or you can set up also a time period if you're working sometimes at this place, sometimes at this place, but always at the same time. Then you can fill it out here for every day. You can choose a starting time and an end time, and also if you want to have it every day, or if you just want to have it weekdays or every month, and so on and so on. After just go on done, if you have set it up here, go then on next, and you can enter now the do not disturb mode, and you can give some more exceptions here, maybe for your chef then and your colleagues, and pretty nice. And go after done, go on next. You can set up, for example, the sound. That means if you're working in a loud area with a lot of machines and so on, then you can increase the volume automatically. Or if you're working in a quiet area like a library, then you can reduce the volume or mute it completely. So pretty nice. And also you can enable the power saving mode in general, if you don't use your phone often. So why not doing that? And you save energy and money as well. And here the last point is you can open also on a certain app if you always need this app at work. Okay, just go on done after. And then it's okay. Whenever you want to have it, just turn it on here, and to easily turn it off. So how to turn it on and off also very easily is just to scroll down here, scroll down a second time, as we have learned. Go on the second page, and then you can just tap the modes feature for short, and then you can choose directly the mode you want to have. But as I have told you, the phone is recognizing now your place or the time when you should work, and turn on it automatically and off it as well automatically. So pretty nice. As you can see, routines here at your phone are pretty helpful in simple things, and you can go also again a bit further, because there are some things which one repeating all the time. Maybe if you want to watch Netflix, you usually watch it here in landscape mode. So why not installing it directly? Always if you open Netflix or YouTube or Disney Plus and so on, that you open it directly in landscape mode. It's also pretty nice, because if you're laying down and holding your phone like this, it doesn't switch always to portrait mode, and you know what I mean. Okay, let me show you a bit more about. So just scroll down here, tap here on the symbol for the settings, then go to the point modes and routines. So you have been already for the modes, you know this feature, and below we can set up some more routines here, and for that just go on the plus symbol, and now we can set up our routines here. If add what will trigger this routine, just tap on the plus, and let's go now to if we open an app like Netflix, here it is, and also other apps here we can choose like Disney Plus or YouTube and so on. So choose all the apps which one should have this feature to open in landscape mode. Go on done. Now we can go on then, add what this routine will do. In our example was the screen rotation, the landscape mode. Go on done, go on save. Now we can give it a name, go on done after. And that means whenever I open Netflix or YouTube in that case, it will open in landscape mode directly, even if I do like this and so on. If I go out, I'm back in portrait mode. No? So pretty nice. So and you can set up some more stuff. So just scroll down here, tap on the symbol for the settings again, go on modes and routines, and you can set up here more stuff at the routines. And if you have no idea what you can do with it, just tap here on the symbol, which one looks a little bit like a compass, because here we have much more ideas what you can do. And check it out a bit, and you can make your use here with the phone much easier. Again, the next feature I want to show you is for your eyes, because we are using our smartphone too often, to be honest, and I think you know what I mean. And yeah, there's a way to reduce this eye strain. Let me show you how you can do that. For that, just scroll down here. Scroll down a second time, and now we have here the point Eye Comfort Shield. If we turn this feature on, as you can see, we have now a little yellow touch here on our screen. So this is nothing else than a blue light filter. So it reduces the blue light, and yeah, that's much better. But you can squeeze out the maximum of this blue light filter by just long pressing now the symbol here, Eye Comfort Mode. And now it's here on adaptive. That means it checks out the light and the time and so on, and we set it up automatically. But it's not really the best way. The best way is to go on custom, because you can set up the color temperature by your own. And as more warm the color temperature is, as better it is for your eyes. And if you say you don't like it, the yellow touch here on your screen, by the way, you will get used to. I promise you, after 2 or 3 days, you will not really realize that the blue light filters turn on, and it's the best way. But if you say you just don't want to have it on the day, I recommend to you to really have it at latest in the night, because it will affect also your sleep in a better way. So if you just want to have it on the night, you can set it up automatically here by set scheduled. Go on sunset to sunrise, go on while using the app, go on the first point, you allow all the time, go back now with the arrow, and that means when the sun sets, the blue light filter will turn on, and if the sun rises, the blue light filter will turn off. But to have it all over the day, it would be the best, as I have said. And for the night, we have another feature. Because if the screen is very bright and everything is dark around you, it's also not that comfortable. I think you have realized it one day. Everything is dark around you and you want to read something on the very bright screen. It doesn't feel good. But there's a way to make it much more comfortable. Let me show you how. So just scroll down here. Scroll down a second time, and then you have here the moon symbol, the dark mode. Just turn this on, and now we're having here the dark mode. So everything what was white before, it's now dark. Pretty nice. But this dark mode is not that good for the day, because the contrast and so on is not so well for your eyes. So I recommend to you to have it only in the evening or at the night. So, and to schedule it automatically, that you don't have to turn it on and off by your own, just scroll down here, scroll down again, and then long press here the dark mode. And now you can turn it on as scheduled and set it up now from sunset to sunrise. It means when the sun sets, it turns on, and if the sun rises, it turns off automatically. The next thing I want to show you is also for your eyes. Pretty simple, but very effective. The next thing I want to show you is also for your eyes. Pretty simple, but very effective, because you can use the large screen to increase the text size. So let me show you more about, so just scroll down here, tap here on the symbol for the settings. Then you need to go to the point display, and you will find a bit below the point font size and style. You can increase the text size. I've done it already, that you can follow the video better. So, and I would recommend to you to have it at maximum here at the middle, because if you increase it too much, it will affect the notifications in a bad way. So you can't read really well the previews and so on. So I would recommend to you to have it here at maximum in the middle. What you can do else is, if we go a step back to the display settings here again, we have also here the point screen zoom. Here you can increase also the sizes of the icons, as you can see, as well. Pretty nice. So choose the best for you, and yeah. And we are already here at the last point. This is to save energy. We're having a power saving mode here on that phone. If you scroll down here, scroll down a second time, and then we will have here the battery icon, and we have enabled the power saving mode. What will happen? So the CPU speed is limited. we have squeezed here the screen brightness, and some background activities are disabled and so on. But you can squeeze out much more from it. Let me show you how you can do that. Let's long press now the power saving mode here. Okay, so actually we're having with the power saving mode here 2 days and 12 hours remaining, at 46% of battery power. Let me disable this first here, the power saving mode. And yeah, now we can also select our options here, what we want to have in the power saving mode. But the last point here, sounds pretty innocent here, limit apps and home screen, but it's very effective. If you turn this on, we can squeeze out the maximum of the power saving mode, and we have now a battery run time of 7 days and 8 hours, so more than 3 times, with just 46%. Pretty awesome. Let's turn on now the power saving mode here, and can I show you more about. So we have a limited app screen now here. We can have a total 8 apps here at the same time. So the phone, the messages, the gallery, and the settings are basics. And we can add here some more in the plus symbol, maybe to have WhatsApp or YouTube, of course, and so much more. And yeah, you can even play games here in this power saving mode and so on. So, and why it's saving so much energy? So the screen timeout is here at 15 seconds, so pretty fast. We have a very limited screen brightness here. We have a dark mode here included, and the dark mode means it saves energy because the pixels here on the dark areas are turned off, and this is saving a lot of energy. So a pretty nice thing, and you can extend the battery runtime up to 3 times. Pretty amazing, and it could save your life as well. So if you have just 5% of battery runtime, then you can extend the battery runtime here with 3 times with this power saving mode. Very amazing. If you have the chance to charge your phone and so on, just tap here on 3 points to exit this power saving mode, go on turn off power saving, and then you're back in the regular mode. Everything is the same now. Nothing is deleted or something like this. It is just another interface to save energy. Yeah, I hope I could help you with this video and answer your question here and give you a nice setup for your phone. And yeah, maybe if you want, you can leave me a nice comment or give me a thumbs up. That would be very helpful for more videos. Thank you so much for. And yeah, I've created also some other videos if you're interested in, with some more tips and tricks and so on. You can also subscribe me if you haven't done it before. Thank you so much for all your support. And yeah, maybe until next time. Ciao.